By the way, today's submission for the deadline for the project, right? Some students asking me why folder
What's
is
that right?
closed.
Is there extension?
Folder is closing at midnight. If you're going beyond midnight, just 12:01 or 12:02, you won't be able to submit. The folder is closing. Dropbox is closing. It means you are not meeting deadline. That's why it's going to the extra time with penalty. Some students say, we want to submit 12:03 or you can't do that 12:03 or 12:05. 11:59, the latest you can submit without penalty. Then it go penalty. Once upon the time, I lost my job because I was late for 2 minutes only. In Germany companies, I came at 2 minutes because of traffic. I said, sorry, you're out. 2 minutes. And I was supposed to get that job, but I missed 2 minutes. You have to learn how to do that before deadline pass. If you don't, you will be out. Trust me, so many people behind door and wanted the job you wanted. And if you are late, they say thank you, that's it. And you start looking for another one and another one and another one and another. And never know when it will come. Make sure everything, if we agreed on deadline, make sure on deadline before that. Not tell me my computer crashed at 12:01, I'm sending right now. So this is excuse for that. I mean, if you want it, you have to take a penalty then and say, okay, my computer crashed and this is what's happened. I will never do that, but this has happened. I understand this, but it comes with penalty. You understand this, guys? Should be clear. In the future, I'm not telling you right now, I'm okay, because I'm teaching you, I try to give you something which you can bring with you to the future, you know? If you don't take it this, you will be struggling over there down the road. And then, trust me, university students, the other college students, they're jumping to the job which is 5, 6, and you are maybe 500, 600 students that want 5 jobs. They're gonna take it the best. There is a job fair in Seneca. I seen the guys hiring people. They told me we hire only 5, 6, but we want to have a best from this batch, you know. And the rest will go what? No way. I just going back and forth asking me, can you give me reference? What can I do for you? I cannot provide you letter job or something like that. You have to hunt for the job. This is a competition, you know. You understand this? You have to understand this is from the beginning. Okay, guys? We good? We clear? Okay, let's do it this one, and then we will follow the next one. So I will repeat from the scratch. This is a 515. So make sure you have a 3 digits after the comma for distances. And using this feature, so you're going to the traverse and create an existing point, and you see a new file. Okay, make sure the point protection is refresh, uncheck, and new file, and save it in the same folder with the other name. Okay, save it, and this is you don't need to do anything, and you start it from 27, let's say. I'm asking you to press any key and asking your info, right? Which is you have it because it's given to you. I'm not going to switch this between screen, but I will place it the number 1000, 521, and the east is 4116. Okay, and now it's asking you backside direction, which is 0.39. You press any key, and then this is a 103, 1482, and 2003, 981, and say OK. And now range, so you have to provide range 27, 39, enter. And now you can escape from this. And if you go active traverse, see my active traverse. see the information which is given to you?
Professor, I didn't. How do you get this page?
Okay, wrong. Alright. How many times you want me to repeat this?
You just went a little too fast. I couldn't catch up.
Okay. If you click on the active traverse,
Yeah.
it's coming up. Once you finish your points, last point 27.39, and you escape from the enter and escape, it will pop up this.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So this is an active drawing technology. It's if you minimize this is on the tab it says editor. Okay, it comes here like this. Active traverse editor. If you click on that, once you finish all this, you click on that. This is pop-ups automatically. If not, you just click on that and open this. It will give you this information beginning. This is your angle from the 360, 1459 or 359, 4501. This is a straight line like this, and this is your angle, and this is a distance. So 2 points sitting like that, 2 points sitting 27 and 39. The straight line is like this, but your point is here and here. This is 39, and this is 27. And this angle is 14 degrees, sorry, 14 minutes, 0 degrees, 14 minutes and 59 seconds. Okay, or azimuth of that, azimuth of this is 359 degrees 4501. Okay? This is your direction, this is your azimuth. But this is angle, if you want bearings, this is a bearing. And this is a north, northwest. Okay? This is a bearing. And distance is 30,961. Okay? Now from that on, you can calculate, again, you have to calculate the direction from the 39 to 40 using the internal angle, right? So you're going all the way like this. Let's say you're 40 here. This is angle is 60 degrees 10 minutes, and this is okay. Let's say 27 is here. So you plot this, and this angle is 63 degrees 20 minutes. You have to maintain these angles, otherwise your calculation will be incorrect. You need to define what is the azimuth of this line and what is the azimuth of this line, right? Using the internal angle. Okay, that's what we did, and I already have all your information. I'm trying to plot right now, showing here. So the first one we did is, this is line, 2 points, right? So I have everything with active traverse editor, but I will replot this using Hogos, going to radial inverse. And I wanted to start from point number 27, heading to point 39, and this is my first line with reading 359.4501 and distance 30 meters 961. Is that correct? All is good?
Yes.
Everybody happy
Yes,
with this?
yes, yes. Thank you.
Huh?
Yes, thank you.
Okay then. Then now from 39 you have to do your work and see what is the direction for that. We already know this. This is direction is 119.39. So I'm going to plot this for you. From 39, 119.35, 119.35.01, and distance I believe 33. What is? Or you want? Okay, let's do it 40 because we don't know exact so far. Okay, let's do it 40 meters or 50 meters, whatever it comes, right? And see where it's going. So for 40, okay. I have this first line. Make sure, don't continue until you will check this line is 60, 10. 60, 10, right? This is what we need. And second, next one line is going from the 27 now. And direction is, we calculate as 63.0501. And let's put it 40 meters or 45 meters and click for distance 28, sorry, for point of 28, and you have this. If you check this, it's 6320, you are good to go and trim this, okay? If not, then you have to redo it. So 6320, that's fine. You understand this?
Yes, thank
Now
you.
you're using trim common, trim two lines, and get this distance, because this is assigned as a 50. So you can reduce up to this and see it's 30, 33 something 180. This is
Yeah.
32 208. You have to use a trim common. You can do it, and you can watch video on. You know the microsurvey has a video which is posted on file. I have in the folder. The movie video for the how to trim, how to do scaling, how to do this, how to do that. You can take a look and see it quickly. It's 5-10 minutes video, but it gives you all insights how to do that. Okay?
Okay.
You want me to trim it or no? Or good?
No, we good.
We good?
Just
Do it?
trim.
Okay. Type trim, because if you go to the home ribbon, this is supposed to be. Let me see if there is trim. Should be somewhere trim here. Let me see. In the this is a new version, but I see the home one. Scale, stretch, plumb, cutting, rotate. I don't see here trim. Anyway, if you don't have it here, just type it trim on the command line, it will pop up. And right away you can use this, and asking you enter select the line you want to trim. Okay, I want to trim this one. I click on this line, say enter, and click on this line, and it trim it right away. Okay? And same things you have to do it with the other one. This one is need to be check everything is okay. Yes, 73 180. Now you can use this and 33 180 change for 33 180. Okay, this is 1 meters. The first line is done, and then you change this one to make sure this is no axis. I don't know why it's not. This is okay, and this one is also mathematical trim. Go to the back of the trim command. Trim, click on this, highlight this, enter, and highlight this, and that is what is happening. And this is a 32 208 instead of whatever we have 40. So you have to change this for 32. 208. And this is done, and this is also done. Just delete these spaces. Okay? And that's what we need to know and how to do that. Okay? Then you will be able to finish this. You can move little bit this one to that if you don't want it to redraw. But this you need to do the drawing and this is the point as well. Bring the point as well. Either way, you can delete this and then also and the value. Okay, this is how to work with this and find all this information. If you click online, it will give you the coordinates for that point and distance. And I think it's asking you, in this exercise, it's asking you, what is the distance in bearing of point 2939? So distance this from 29 to 39, and bearing is 14 degrees, 14 minutes, 0 degrees, 14 minutes, 59 seconds. This is the answer for that question. If you read the question, what it's asking, don't write it down azimuths, okay? Write it down bearings. All good? Okay, let's do it exercise number 2, which is similar to what we have, but we need to work on this. Can you do it this? So, given the distance and direction between 1 and 2, this is the distance and direction. This is the bearings right now. We are working on bearings. We will do the bearings right now together. It's asking you distance 2, 3, which is this, and what is distance in direction 1, 3. Now we do the bearing command in the microsurvey instead of azimuth. So I need you to calculate. Can you calculate what would be bearings for this line? This is missing. Bearings for this line is missing. 5 minutes, guys. Can you do it quickly? And we will insert this in command inside in the microsurvey. Okay? So bearing of this is this. Bearing of that you will give me right now. Okay? Pay attention for that. When it says northeast 70 degrees 50 minutes west, from which point you are going to where? Can you volunteers?
Not to left side
Huh?
and not to east.
So from which point to where I'm going?
From
What
two,
is the bearings of this? What does it say to you?
it's 70 50 from point 2.
From 2
Yeah.
to 1, right? So this is my bearing. So basically my bearing, if I wanted to know exactly my bearing from point 2, so I have to go this way. My bearing is this, right? That bearing is this one, this angle, 70 degrees 50 minutes. This is my bearing, northwest. What would be azimuth for this, by the way?
That's one.
How much is azimuth? Can you tell me azimuth?
Plus one.
Huh? How much? Azimuth for this line. Can you tell me? Azimuth for that line.
360 minus.
Yes, yes. 360 minus 70 degrees 50 minutes would be your azimuth. So 290 something. Can you give me the exact number?
294.
294?
Yeah.
And what would be,
So, no, this one.
huh?
I said the final number, sorry.
Okay, give me the number here.
I just have to
So
find
360 minus this. Guys, make sure when you're doing this, you have a calculator which is calculate the minutes, degrees, and seconds.
Two
On On the test, you need this, any brand. If you don't have the calculator with degree, minutes, and second, forget about test. You won't be able to use your cell phone. I have to restrict you with using cell phone. You have to bring your cell phones all over here, and you will do on the test only with calculator. If you have DCM, DMC, MS, this is features for any calculator. You can use the degree, minutes, and seconds.
For the azimuth calculation, right? For the azimuth.
It calculates everything with the degree, minutes, and seconds. So let me put this. So 298 10 0.
289.
Yes. This is your azimuth of this line. Alright? If you get in 360 degrees minus 70 degrees 50 minutes, 289.10. Make sure any brand, I am okay with any brand, whatever you prefer, but it should be calculated with the degree, minutes, and seconds. You have to have that feature. Some calculator like a scientific or mathematical or financial, they don't have it. But make sure when you buy, this is $20 probably nowadays. Buy it something, or you do, if you don't have, if you have, that's fine. Bring it 1 or 2, that's fine. But make sure you have this. Okay? Now, if you give me this bearings, anyone calculated already? No.
Yeah.
You did? What is the bearing for this line?
This
Put it here. Put it here. I will
like
write it down.
minus 180.
Huh?
Minus 180.
I need the angle of this. What is the bearing of this line?
This one?
Yes. Well,
34.
so bearing for this, what is the direction?
Oh, north east.
Yes. That's good. So we have this, and it's false which quadrant? Yes. This is quadrant number 1, northeast. This is quadrant number 2, southeast. This is quadrant number 3, which is southwest. And this is quadrant number 4, which is northwest. So if line falls within, you have to know the quadrant, because when you're working with microsurvey for the bearings, the format for the inputs would be this. Unlike the other one, which is an azimuth. This is azimuth. When you put azimuth, this number of quadrant, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. You understand this? For the microsurvey CAD, you have to define which in which quadrant it falls, the line. So if I will see this, my line falls in quadrant what? 1, right? Northeast. That's why he gave me northeast. If I will go this way, in which quadrant this falls? 4, but if I will start from here, which quadrant?
From that second.
Yes. If I draw a line from here, this would be my bearing. Bearing doesn't change by numbers, changing only letters. Reverse, back and forth. Only letters change. If I'm going this way, it's north, it's south, southeast. Reverse direction would be it's the same angle, but it would be what? Northwest, right? The angle will be the same. If it's 70 degrees southwest, it would be 70 degrees northwest. You understand this? Only letters changes. Numbers, numerical values doesn't change. Unlike the azimuth. Azimuth, if it's a, let's say this is a 180, 110. Reverse would be what? If it's 110, this line with azimuth, what would be reverse? If it's 110, what would be my reverse azimuth? Huh? Plus?
290.
Don't say anything. Yeah, I know you know. I want to ask them. What would be azimuth reverse? This is a forward. Reverse.
Plus 180.
Plus 180 to 90 degrees. Right? Guys, watch that video and make sure you understand forward and reverse, forward and reverse, azimuth and bearings, azimuth and bearings. Practice with this. Do yourself. We'll give you our exercise and make sure you understand this, okay? Otherwise, we are in trouble. So let's do this on the microsurvey now. So I have a first line. I started with this because I have an initial coordinate. So I'm using this information to plot 1, 2. But keep in mind this is a quadrant number 4, right?
Yeah, 4.
Because it's going from 2 to 1. Or if it's going to that one, then it will go to the quadrant number 2. So if we will start from 1, I have to assign quadrant number 2. Because it's going from 1 to 2. Okay, let's put it this way. So I assign 1. Did I assign 1? No, I didn't. A new one. So exercise number 2 is now metric, but bearings right now. We're working with bearings, okay? You 800 if you wish, 700 if you wish, that's fine too. And this is what make it 60, that's fine. And this is one is okay. And bearing, remember bearings right now. Alright, make sure we have 3 minutes. And now we're starting from 1. We're gonna use the bearings this time. And we're going from 1 to 3. Okay? 1 to 3. From point 1. And then given information is 1500. Just filling out whatever was given to me from that map. And 3000. And now bearing, you see that what it says here? Enter quadrant bearing. Enter quadrant bearing is in format as a QZDMSS. And since I'm going from 1 to 2, my quadrant is number 2, right?
4.
And angle is the same, 70, 50.
So 4. 4 and 4.
Correct?
So 1 to 2, we are going 1 to 2.
Yes, because 1 to 2 is going to second quadrant, right? This one. Because this is was north, east, now southwest, southeast, sorry, southwest. Southeast, sorry. This is north. Only direction changes. And left is changes. This is quadrant number 2. That's why I put it on. If I don't put number 1, it will go the opposite way. But let's look at these 2 and see what will go. Okay, and distance is 80, 70. And so for point number 2. And take a look and see what's happening. You see what's happening here? I went from the 1 to 2 exactly what he's asking me, right? If I will use another quadrant, which is quadrant number 4, I will go from 1 to other direction. The 2 would be on the top instead of down. Right? So this is what it looks like for this. First line, segment or leg, whatever you call. So south, east, 70, 50. Distance is exactly the same, like it's required to be right here. Right? It's not to scale, but it still looks the same as the way. Now this one is angle is given, and you need to calculate. You have to do the homework. You calculate what will be the direction of that. We calculate 3440. Okay. I was assistant of your classmates. It says 3440. Okay, let's put it that in quadrant number 1, right? So let's work on that from 2. Okay, let's move this far away. Calculate over. From 2. Bearing again, and this is time is what is quadrant I have to put? Quadrant, which number? Yes. 1, 34, 40. Correct? Enter. And distance for this line is 110 to 50. Correct? Okay. And heading to point number 3. This is what I have here with me. So north, east, 3440. And I wanted to make sure my angle is 150. Let's see. So my angle is 15 degrees 30 minutes. I have to check if it's correct. If not, then you have to recalculate.
I think 124, I guess. I think it's 124 and 40.
Mistake?
I guess so.
Where is mistake? So we calculated wrong? This line is wrong?
I think so we have this 70. So the missing angle will be
This angle is given to us.
Yeah,
What is the
so-
direction?
I calculated
No,
the angle.
I use the direction to see if it's right angle here. 1.3, 30 minutes. Double check with that. Let's see. Because I used the data from your classmate. He gave me this direction. I said go there and you find gold there, not the crash. Gold. So I'm getting to his advice. So let me see if I can use this and define the angle. Correct?
Maybe, yeah.
So he gave me right direction for gold. Okay, 34 degrees, 40 minutes northeast. What was your question? You saying it's something wrong?
No, I was checking. I didn't.
Huh? If you see on the graph or on the diagram, you will see it's easy to find what would be direction if you go into the diagram. This. This is angle is given. If I use this, you can extend this up to this point, but you have only this. You can work on this as well, the different way, but he calculated based on the value 289 probably, and added this angle, which is 105, and deducted the 360, you end up with this value. Remember this in azimuth. You can work on azimuth if it's convenient for you. You can use the bearing as well. You can extend this and see what you can get. If you can extend this, you can calculate this angle as well, because this is given to
I
you.
found the
You
missing
can
angle.
use 2 ways or 3 ways to calculate that. But he converted probably to azimuth and do it
So,
quickly.
because we have the bearing 70.
Yes,
So
it's-
I calculated the missing angle here,
If you
19.
extended this angle is 70, but you don't have this, you have this, you have to calculate this, because this is extension 180,
Yeah.
minus this give you something else here. It's a little bit extra work. You understand? Everybody happy with this or not? So we have this information and now we need to connect 1 and 3. And distance 2 to 3 we have 110. So and here is the direction between 1 and power distance to 3. What is the distance in direction 1 to 3? Okay? No problem with that. 1 to 3 we're gonna use Provo, and we're using radial inverse 1 to 3, right? This is 1 to 3. Yes. So we click on 1, which is here. You see this time I use the scale 1/700, and the numbers are small. You can do the scaling, you can scale up, but if you use 1000, it will be readable more. You don't need to scale, but sometimes you want to scale, and you can scale down or scale up. So let's put in the values for the. I'm gonna use radial inverse. And I'm gonna use 2.1, 2.3. Let's see what is my reading. Because this is my direction, which is 65, 65 degrees, 30 minutes or 5 seconds. It will be northeast, and distance 153.051. This is the answer for this question. Okay, make sure this is okay, and make sure you can see everything is here. You can plot it and save as a PDF if you need it to support your goal. Angle? Angle is 65.1305. Is that correct? Is the same? Sure. Yes. Oh, yeah, I forgot this. You can uncheck. It's in case if you save it, I'm processing right now. But if you don't check, yes, you need to uncheck. Then it will be saved at your computer. Otherwise, if you return back, it might be erased. No, it's not holding the points again. Once you do the game, if something crashes, you will miss that row. So make sure point protection is unchecked. Okay. Any questions, guys, for this? Now, question number 2, which is the next one. Can we work on this quickly? What is the distance in relation to 1 to 4? Can you do that? Okay. okay, we have a distance from some courses, like your travels. You didn't do travels here, right? You didn't, okay, travels. You need to have to work with travels. You have azimuth from 1 to 2. You have put it here. You have to do what? It's easy because you don't need to calculate anything, because everything is given. Azimuth for all directions. You can just put it inside the microsurvey and give me the final answer. I need this answer from the 1 to 4. Can you do it quickly? 5 minutes? We're using this data. I'll show you what the data looks like. So this is azimuth and distance here. Azimuth 1, 2 is 45 degrees. 10, 30. Distance is, let's put a different color so you will be able to see. Distance is 125. 2, 3 is 90. Azimuth is 89. 35, 45. And distance is 135. And the other one is just 175. Okay, here's a trap. Here's a trap for you guys. Sometimes azimuth is given reverse. So you have to make sure you're placing correct azimuth. It might be trapped on the test. The distance is 167. 85. So this is all is good. But sometimes in a exercise, instead of this, you will receive 3, 55, 18, 35. So when you're doing this azimuth, right? It's reverse azimuth. This is a reverse, this is a forward. When you do this, make sure you're plotting from number 4 back, or you have to
Minus one.
reverse and get this. It's just for you to see if you're following this. It's your attention, right? You see, some started to plot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and in 3 he places this azimuth. This goes to this line up instead of going down. That confusion to student, and they say, okay, why is because of this? So make sure you follow the path, you follow the direction, okay? In this case, that's fine. You don't need to worry about, because this is exactly falls in that direction, 175. Okay? Can you do that and tell me exactly what is azimuth or distance? Okay, I need distance for this, and I need azimuth from 1 to 4. Did you do that? And then I'll show you how to plot on the microscope. Yes.
You have bonus.
For this,
Oh, yeah.
it's easy. Oh, I need bonus for that. Can you do that quickly?
Yeah.
Practice. I'm here to help you. If you have a stop or
Yeah,
something,
Nancy.
huh?
Yeah, Nancy.
I can do it right now. I might have it. Yes, I do have it. How much is yours?
North 71 degree 48 32 second which.
North?
Yeah.
North what?
71 degree 48 minute 32 degrees.
Wait. 180 minus 11. 28. see 158.32?
Yes.
That's correct. You go to the next one. Do the number 3. If you finish number 2, you can go for the number 3. So answer for this question I already have from one of your students. The came is this. So this is direction is we are in azimuth, right? Azimuth 1 to 4 is 108. And distance for that we want to receive as a 250 39. 250 something like that. Okay? Try to work on the next exercise. You want me to show this or not? Is that okay? You are handle this by yourself? I think it's fine, right? Or do you want me to show?
No.
I don't understand. I'm talking to myself. Are you good guys with this or no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
No need to show? Fine? Do the next one. Number 3. This is the answer for that. For this question. The line is 1 to 4 is 108, 11, 28. And this is the azimuth from this point to this with radial and north. And distance give you these numbers. Okay? So let's do it number 4. Number 4 is what is distance direction 4 to 3 now. You have internal angle this time. You can work with the azimuth or you can work with the bearings. This is the bearings. You can calculate what would be your information. You are missing here only this value. You need to know exactly what would be. Okay, let me erase this. You need the direction of point 104. It comes with the bearings, right? So you have to use the bearings of this 14. And you have to calculate direction bearings for the 4, 3. Make sure it is exactly what it's asking you. Don't do it opposite. Bearing 4 to 3. And distance. Right? This is you need to answer this question.
For
5
question
minutes.
For question 3,
Right.
is it 108 degree 11 minutes?
Which one?
20,
Previous one or this one?
Previous one, sir.
How much? 108?
108, 11 minutes and 20.
Yes, that's correct. And distance?
And distance 250.3.
Yeah. Can you work on this, please? Find what would be bearings for this. Bearing for this. With distance. This is comes from the micro survey, but this is need to calculate it your own because you have an angle inside. This is micro survey. Can draw the line and you will be able to find it. Work with the bearing. In bearing picture, once you create the file, if you switch classification, you can switch between bearings and azimuth. line 1 4? 1 4. Line 1 4. Can you give me the bearing?
We are working with bearings here.
If you find part with the bearings, you can convert to the azimuth and calculate this line as an azimuth and convert back to the bearing. You can do this way as well. So if it's an azimuth, sorry, bearings here, you can convert to azimuth using this angle. You can calculate azimuth and then convert to the bearing. But you start with the point number 2 because it's given information 500 and 300. Right? From 2 to 3, then 2 to 1, 1 to 4, and 3 to 4. And then 4 to 3. So you're gonna start when you're drawing, you start drawing from point 2. Because this is the information you have to input first. Anyone has a bearing or no? Line 1 4. 1 4 bearing. I can give you bonus mark if you can give me this one line. Huh? This one, 1 to 4. Do it. The correct one. Don't give me wrong one. Huh? The bearings, can you give me the bearings? 1 to 4, bearing. Azimuth of this line, right? Is it correct? Azimuth of this line, it's 2 1. Because this is northwest, so it's 60 degrees minus 87, 50, 30. Give you this azimuth. Now, using this azimuth, this direction, you can calculate what would be
You know what this is?
your reverse. So a reverse would be minus 180 minus 180 degrees 92 degrees 0930. Right? So But you wanted to know this, so you have to, instead of this, you have to plus 360 to that. And I wanted this angle. Because this is less than that, so you have to use 360. So what I'm gonna do, I will add 360 instead of 180 in minus angle, give me that exact place plus 360. Yeah, I need that heading. How much? So it should be north 8. So let's see how it works, if it's, this is correct. Okay, we'll check with you. If you get the correct answer, then bonus will work. So let's close this. I'm going to use my exercise. Exercise number 3.
Come on. I think he's gonna pass away. Bro, come on.
Let's start with the point number 2, which is the revision asked for us. I have a, for the 1.1, I did the point 1 with the north, west, and quadrant is number 1. So quadrant first line is here. Something like that. You're saying now 8 degrees 10 minutes. Okay, let's go 1. 1. I plot the quarter number, it's quarter number 4, 0, 8, 10, and distance is 157, 100. I'm heading to point number 4. Double check this is you say north 10, sorry, 8, 10, right? This is the angle we gave, so let's double check this calculation, right? So what do you think? Is that correct or not? Direction you gave, is that correct or not? Yes or no?
No.
So you gave me 8 degrees, 10 minutes. So this is wrong? So you have to recalculate this and see how much is that. Because this is not correct. North 8 degrees 10 minutes is not correct. We should calculate. Let's remove this. Let's work another one. From point number 1, point number 4, 0 point. Okay, let's do my calculation. Now, let me check this. Correct or not? You need 9810, but my calculation is also not.
Yeah, how do you check the angle? I forgot. Yeah. How to?
This one? So 40 seconds. 30? But this is 60
I got it,
degrees.
Professor.
You got it?
Yeah.
How much?
Oh, sorry.
What is your north west direction from 1 to 4? Tell me. 1 to 4?
6,
Uh-huh.
6, DMS, whatever, 0. And
6
then again,
degrees. How many minutes?
0.
0
And 30
minutes?
seconds.
Okay, I have to change for 6 degrees. 0 minutes. Okay. Let's redo it.
And 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, let's redo it and double check, okay? So, so we're going to check right now. If I will go forward, I wanted to draw the line from 1 to 4. So from 1 to 4, my value would be 4, 0, 6,
To be honest,
0, 30, right?
I was adding the tactics and then I checked the angles, right?
Something like that?
Mine is the same, but you use another method.
I did this here. You know, this from 2 to 1 is this, right? I went back, 180. 180 plus 98. Yeah, yeah. So this from here to here is this, right? 2 to 1 is this. I went back 180. I got this. right? I added this 1 to 2
Okay, 6, 0,
plus
0,
this.
30.
I got 366 minus 360
should be
because
correct.
I switched demons.
This is
And
match.
then
I type it with it. Double check.
This thing here will be the same as the balloons. No, it is.
Because I remember he did the same thing on my data's question.
So whoever got this number, this is correct number. Northing 6 degrees, 30 minutes. 30 seconds, sorry. Is that right, Majid? You got the same?
Yeah.
Can you give me the value for the direction and distance for the 4 to 3 in bearings? 4 to 3.
But
Huh?
I got south 60.
oh, the distance is there. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
South what?
68 degrees.
For the 4 to 3?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Who else did the numbers? 60 degrees not correct. Should be 71 something with change.
66.
71 with something with change. The southeast.
Oh.
Okay, let's plot first the 2, 3 because I have all information and we'll double check. So from the 2, going to, well, I'm heading to the northeast, which is quadrant number 1, and this is the value 0, 5, 16, 10, and I have a distance which is 93, 650, 3.3. So this is one is correct because it's given to me. Now I want to know exactly what's happened with 4 to 3, right? So I draw the line, it's easy. It's the only way complete this task on 4 to 3. Okay, yes. Who said 66?
I said 66.
That's correct.
Thank you.
66, 46,
46
05.
yeah.
All is good? Everybody happy with this?
Yes.
How about the next one? Next one. Let's do it one more and that's it for today. Let me see how much time we have. We have 30 minutes. Okay, let's do it one more. Last one today and that's it. So last one is required for you to work with on it again, to calculate some directions. So what is the distance direction with dash line? This one is station 1 this is station 1 and station 4. So you have to calculate first this. I'll put what you need to know before you're doing calculation of what main items you use direction calculation. So basically asking you to recalculate and find the unknown and close this problem, right? So let's see what's going on here. So this is azimuth direction is given, station 1 to station 2. Distance is given as well. Angle is given, distance is given for this, but not azimuth. So you have to find out azimuth for this line. Azimuth is not provided for the line 2, and this is line is a 3. I think it's 3. Yes. So this is line is 3. This is the line is 4. This is a 3. This is a 2. And this is a 1. So you need the azimuth 2, 3. Distance is available. And you need azimuth 3, 4. Okay, can you do that quickly and we will finish for today. You have an internal angle both sides. You have this this using internal angle. And you have internal angle here. So basically, using these angles, you can calculate the direction forces. Direction forces. Done? You did?
No,
No?
I will book and.
I've worked in like 50
It's
minutes.
up to you guys, I'm fine. Have a nice
I'll
day.
practice at home. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
please,
can-
please practice. We will continue next week
Yeah.
before the test.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day, Professor.
Okay, if you finish with 4, practice on 5, 6, 7, 8. Make sure you can do that, and I will give you solution. We will go through this again next week, okay? But today, let's finish with this one at least. And then next week we will continue with this. But if you can in advance do that, it would be nice, and you will be able to practice, and you will be able to do it. And then this is similar question comes to the test. That's easy for you to do that after.